Hello my brothers and sisters, my name is Mrs. Imose. I'm here with my sweet mom, Reverend Mrs. Deborah Olide. Good day everybody. The topic we have to discuss today is on housemaid. And who is a housemaid? A housemaid is a woman servant that are employed to take care of the house. They are also called domestic employee or a helper. The purpose they are employed is to make sure the house is kept clean, to make sure that they arrange things and put them in order. And we have the male and the female housemaid. But in Africa or in some part of the countries, the female housemaid is more accepted than the male housemaid. So there are people that are employed and are given their duties, and they use it as a job towards preparing for their future. Housemaids are very important, and there are advantages when you keep them, when you employ them. And one of the advantages is that there is concentration in other jobs. Because you employed a housemaid, she'll be busy with the house, with keeping the house in order, making sure everything is properly kept clean, and you have the opportunity of engaging yourself in other businesses, or you have full concentration in other things you want to do to earn money. And they are very good in making sure that the house is properly kept, that is neatly arranged, every part of and nooks of the corners of the house is properly kept clean. And they serve as a companion to you, especially to a friendly employer who employ them. So the house will not be kept lonely because you have somebody in the house. And especially for those that are unmarried, so you have someone to talk to chat with, and somebody to take care of the kids before you come back home. And also it serves as a job opportunity also for them, because they use it to earn a living. At the end of the day, they get what they get from the job, they use it to achieve, they use it to prepare for their future. There are advantages and disadvantages when you employ them, though not every one of them, but some of them still, you see them before you come back from work, especially when you don't know their background. They will go, they will cut away with your properties, you won't see them anymore. Some will run away with your money or anything that's important in the house. Before you come back, you may not see it. And again, they are engaged in immoral acts. They can influence the children negatively. They can teach them what they ought not to have known. They can even make them get spoiled. They also have the responsibility of killing. They can kill. They can, in the area of poisoning a child, or even a madam, or even a couple, if they are not properly welcomed or accepted, or if the madam are not nice to them. They are also responsible in destroying the children. They can go to the extent of being bad to them. They beat them excessively, they punish them, they starve them, and that is not fair. That is one of the disadvantages of having them in the house. And also, because of their presence in the house, you will not be able to have the kids will not be able to be good in housework. Having them in the house, they are busy taking care, sweeping and doing other things, and your children will become lazy because of their presence. We are talking about the housemaids and their masters. Our mommy is going to talk about the masters and their roles. Thank you.
According to what my daughter said concerning housemaid, I'm going to talk about the master. I want you to see these people calling housemaid as somebody that God sent to you to help you and for you to help them. They come and work with you so that they will earn money to build their future. And you know, as we are looking at them, I want you to see them as people on the top for tomorrow. I want to advise you that you don't employ housemaid, especially beautiful housemaid, if your husband is a sex mania. And make sure you keep all the important documents confidentially. Don't overwork your housemaid. Yes, don't overwork them. They are human beings like your daughter. Don't overwork them. Don't treat them badly. Don't speak ugly words to them that can make them to cry, or they can make them to have evil thoughts against you and your family. And I want you to understand that God has the purpose of bringing them onto you. And tomorrow, they can be great and they can be on the top. Your children will meet them on the top one of the days, and they will need their helps. So I want you to concentrate in treating them very well. And know that God will reward you for everything that you did for them. There's nobody doesn't need help. As they are helping you, you are helping them. And you see the great works they are doing for you. They make your children look beautiful. They make your house clean. I want you to understand something. There are so many masters. If there is no housemaid in the house, you won't be able to enter to the house because most of them are very dirty. They're only beautiful outside. When you see them in the house, it's only this housemaid that was helping them. So you should appreciate them. Like one landlord in my area, he sent a tenant out wickedly. But do you know, lastly, the tenant is the one that come and buy that house when the landlord got trouble. And the tenant now have become a millionaire. So what you are today may not be that position tomorrow. So I want you to treat them equally as you treat your own children. The Bible said in Colossians chapter 4 verse 1 that we must not maltreat them. We should treat them equally with our own daughter. And I want you to know that the housemaid that we go one day. I have a story in my life. There's a man who is a good man, a big man, and he wants to get married. He went to his friend and said he needs to marry the housemaid because the housemaid is more useful than he has wife material, that he prefer to marry the housemaid than their own daughter. The master now said why, and he answered them, this lady who can tolerate all the nonsense that is going on here will be able to tolerate any man. He has a big man wife material. He said your own daughter is only good for outing and good on the bed, but in all other aspects, all other area, she's very level. And another thing, can you remember in the scripture, a lady called Esther? She was a slave and even a captivity, one of the captivity, and yet she became a wife of the king, a wife of the prime minister. She now in a palace, and many other women are under her. You can imagine what a favor, what a very big favor this lady has. So many housemates today, they can still get the same favor. So don't look at them, see them at the top for tomorrow. The Bible says it is what you sow that you will reap. Likewise, I'm telling all those housemates that your present position is not your permanent position. You will soon become Oga one day. It is exactly what you did to your master that they will do for you when you get to the top. So I want all of us to live in love, and the Lord will help us. Master, treat your housemaid well. Housemaid, encourage your master, appreciate your master, pray for your master, and things will work well with you. Thank you very much.
Generally, I advise the housemates and the masters to make sure that there is a good relationship between them. And for the housemates, your position is not forever. It is not permanent. It's a thing that one day you will be free. One day you will be there. You won't be there anymore. So, and one day God can uplift you even to the highest level. And I advise the housemaid not to be wicked, no matter how your madam is, no matter how mean, how wicked how wicked she has sown, or how bad she has done to you. You should not use that as a criteria towards being wicked. And these madams could be a favor to you. They can connect you, they can help you arrange your life, they can educate you, they can send you to school because of your attitude. They can do anything for you. Even some go to the extent of sending them abroad, and also some go to the extent of getting someone to marry them because of their kindness. And I also advise madams, the madams to make sure that the housemates are properly kept, are properly taken care of, so that they will not hurt them at the end of the day. And housemates should avoid having relationship with their madam's husband and should not take their place when they are away. And they should make sure that they continue to be nice to the kids, because it is very, very important. When you are nice to the kids of your madam, you get more favor. And if there is an old woman, make sure you take care of the woman to avoid, so that you will be blessed, because everybody wants to get old. And I advise housemates not to be an informant to people outside, to armed robbers outside. It is not nice for you to be an informant, giving all the informations about your madam to the outsider. It is not really nice, because at the end of the day, when your madam is hot, what will you gain? And we should avoid stealing, because some of them will cut away with a lot of things in the house because you don't know that. Even if you do, maybe they send them on an errand or something, they cut away with the property in the house. So I advise housemates and their masters to have a close relationship. They should pray together. They should do things together, love them together. And if you are being accepted as a housemaid by your mother, do not forget your foundation. Don't forget where you came from, because if you forget where you came from, you will be treated like a goat, or you'll be treated like an outcast. So you don't forget where you came from, because some will forget where they came from and begin to equate themselves with the madam's children, forgetting that you are from a poor woman, you are a nobody, and you begin to feel that madam bought this for his daughter, why did she not buy for me? And you become jealous. You stay away from jealousy, because jealousy is the root of all evil and it leads to hatred. And when you wear that garment of jealousy, it will not be a good thing for you. It will not yield anything positive for you. So I advise house girls and house boys and housemaids to be very responsible. Make sure that you take care and show love to each other, and as you do that, it shall be well with all of you. So God bless you. My name is Mrs. Imose Uzo once more. I appreciate you. Thanks for your likes and share, and thank you also for listening. Bye.